Good morning, Pond Jumpers. This is on human horns. Human horns. The anomalies, outgrowths from the skin are far more frequent than ordinarily supposed. Nearly all the old writers cite examples. Aldrodamus, Adamus, Louis Stannis, Behavior, Dupree, Skoski, Riverless, and Valshamur. All others mention horns on the head. In the ancient times, horns were symbol of wisdom and power. Michelangelo, in his famous sculpture of Moses, was giving the patriarch a pair of horns. Romulus observed a Benedict monk who had a pair of horns and who was addicted to rumination. Fabricius saw a man with horns on his head whose son reanimated. The son considered that by virtue of his rumination characteristics, his father had transmitted to him the particular anomaly of the family. Fabricius Hydulius saw patients with horns all over the body and another with horns on the forehead. Gaster speaks of a horn from the left temple. Zacharias Lustanus saw a horn from the heel, wrote a considerable length on the subject. Constard one of the brigament and one from the foot, Boreas from the face and foot, and Ash, horns all over the body. Cooper, Trevis have collected example horns. There is one 11 inches long and 2.5 inches in circumference in the London Museum. Lawes collected reports 71 cases of horns, 37 females, 31 males, 3 infants. The number 15 on the head, 8 on the face, 18 on the lower extremities, 8 on the trunk, 3 on the glands of the penis. Wilson collected reports of 90 cases, 44 female, 39 male, the sex not mentioned in the reminder. Of these, 48 on the head, 4 on the face, 4 on the nose, 11 on the thigh, 3 on the leg and foot, 6 on the back, 5 on the glands of the penis, and 9 in the trunk. Labrett's collection numbered 109 cases of cutaneous horns. The greater frequency among the females is admitted by all authors. Old age is predisposing cases. Several patients over 70 have been seen, and one of 97. When seen and reported by a Lathley, gave rise to most amusing exaggerations and descriptions. The following account is given in New South Wales, obviously embellished with apocryphal details by some facetious journalists. The child, 5 weeks old, was born with hair 2 inches long all over the body. His features were fiendish. His eyes were stone like beads beneath his shaggy brow. He had a tail 18 inches long, horns from the skull, and a full set of teeth and claw-like hands. He snapped like a dog and crawled on all fours and refused the natural substance of a normal child. The mother almost became umbilical after the birth of the monster. The country people about Bombala considered this devil child a punishment for her rebuff that the mother gave to a Jewish peddler selling crucifix pictures. Vexed by his pursuance, she said she would rather soon have a devil in her house than his picture. What's so weird about this picture is, when do you ever see a man with with their beard like that. Like a, don't that remind you of like a hoof of a goat or horns? They say horns are very powerful. I just described that to you. Moses has that horn thing on him. It's really the moon. She said she'd rather have a devil in her house than the picture. Anyhow, that is supposedly a true account. I have a whole lot more. It's a very old book from the 1800s. Talks about monsters and stuff of fairy tales, but real accounts, and we can go and find out real doctors and real philosophers that actually witnessed this stuff. So the truth is stranger than fiction. Walk with me on this journey to find the truth. And if you know something I don't, let's have a conversation. Point me out. I don't know everything. I'm trying to learn, just like the next man. Take it easy out there on your walk, on the third walk. Be safe. Safety out.